in the midst of an evolving global energy transition. The economic stagnation following the COVID-19 pandemic has led to price spikes in a wide range of commodities. The Ukraine conflict has resulted in further increases in energy prices and energy supply concerns. However, the transition to low-carbon energy systems is continuing and even accelerating around the world due to these issues. And the energy system structure is expected to change rapidly on a large scale. In addition to these movements, due to the threat of climate change, commitments to reduce emissions are now getting momentum. In the context of COP26, a total of 64 countries have pledged or legislated achieving net zero in the coming decades. As a company committed to contributing to environmental issues, Primestar is starting to provide small and safe Redox flow batteries, giving insight into long-term strategy for the future energy systems.
Hello, my name is Kono Taro, member of the Japanese Parliament. It is no longer a climate change, it is a climate crisis. From deep ocean floors to mountaintops, the Earth is changing right in front of our eyes. Sea levels are rising twice as fast as they were 30 years ago. Sea temperatures are higher than ever and rising at even faster rate. Typhoons, hurricanes, and cyclones are getting stronger every year. We are experiencing more floods and droughts, extreme heat waves and snowstorms in the same years, and these changes are speeding up. We need to act now for the future. We're in the midst of an evolving energy transition. The economic recovery after the COVID has caused the prices of commodity to skyrocket, and the Russian atrocity in Ukraine has caused further increases in energy prices. We must accelerate the transition to carbon neutral energy system. Solar, wind, hydro, geothermal, and other renewable energies can only increase, and technologies and regulations to reduce emissions will gain momentum. By COP26, a total of 64 countries have pledged to achieve carbon neutrality in the coming decades. Primestar Corporation's participation in COP27 demonstrates the potential for energy solutions to climate change. We pray for a better world and hope that we can continue to encourage measures to achieve net zero. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this movie. I'm Chiyo, the president of Primestar. Primestar was established in 2003. We are committed to LED lighting, lithium-ion portable battery, and electrical contractor. We launched in the battery business in 2018, have been focusing on small type and portability. Now, we expand the business of megawatt class energy storage system. I'm really excited to introduce Redox flow battery system we integrate. First of all, Redox flow batteries differs from other conventional batteries that energy storage occurring in a safety liquid media, and charging and discharging process can take place within a single cell. And next, it can be designed in a various size class. As the most important thing is a higher lifetime, resulting in the lowest levelized cost of energy storage. The Prime Star, our company name, refers to the Earth itself. What can we do to ensure that this Earth remains prime? We hope to achieve sustainable business growth with this vision. So, please continue watching the movie. Thank you.
Energy transformation is accelerating with population growth all over the world. There is an undoubted increase in electrification and renewables generation in proportion to global population growth. The energy mix is shifting rapidly to electricity, synthetic fuels, hydrogen, and so on. According to a non-profitable organization called Global Change Data Lab, based in UK, these renewables are expected to account for 32% of the global energy mix in 2035 and 50% in 2050. However, deployment of these renewables will likely result in issues around power network stability. Solar power can only be generated during the daytime. Wind power systems works 24 hours a day, but must be charged and discharged simultaneously. Using lithium-ion batteries results in a short life cycle due to the battery's rapid degradation. In comparison, flow batteries have the potential to be lower cost, safer, and more durable than lithium-ion batteries. Redox flow battery has an unlimited number of times of charge and discharge, and the electrolyte can be used semi-permanently. So, it is considered possible to be used for a long period of time, over 20 years. Motivated by challenges from global climate change, many are now starting to deploy energy storage systems alongside renewable generation, such as solar and wind power, to help balance the supply and demand and to stabilize the power grid. NAS batteries, lithium-ion batteries, and all-solid-state batteries are being developed. However, we recommend Redox flow batteries for their clear advantages of safety and environmental performance. Redox storage system development was first reported by NASA in 1970s. The Redox flow battery is one such battery for power storage, originated from the principle by NASA. The name Redox refers to chemical reduction and oxidation reactions employed in the flow battery. The energy energy is stored in liquid electrolytes, which flow through electrochemical cells during charge and discharge process. Let's take a look at one of the major advantages of redox flow batteries: long-term stable operation and easy maintenance. The cell stacks have a life cycle of more than 20 years, and the electrolytes have unlimited times of charge and discharge cycles. These benefits enable operation and maintenance to be easy and cost-effective. The only consumables that need to be replaced are ion exchange membranes and some other electrical components, such as power conditioner systems, ventilation systems, and circulation pumps. Redox flow batteries can be installed with separate cells and electrolytes. By storing the charged electrolyte in a sealed container, power could be stored for a long period of time at low cost. The other major benefits of redox flow batteries is safety. Since the electrolyte is non-flammable and the battery is operated at room temperature, there is no risk of ignition or explosion, as long as overcharging and overdischarging are under control. Vanadium sulfate solution is used as the electrolyte for both the positive and negative electrodes. Even if both solutions are mixed, they could be regenerated as a new electrolyte without generating heat or harmful gases. Because vanadium sulfate solution is a dilute sulfuric acid, it is not poisonous and it does not cause serious burns. If we compare lithium-ion batteries with flow batteries, we can see that flow batteries have a clear lifetime advantage because they use liquid electrolytes to store their energy. From the aspect of safety, due to the flammable organic electrolytes used in lithium-ion, their safety has always been an issue, whereas the aqueous flow battery systems generally have excellent safety characteristics. The recyclability of lithium-ion batteries generally is poor due to difficulties in separating materials, whereas flow batteries are much better since the electrolytes are already separated. Therefore, it is fair to say that flow batteries have the potential to be a lower cost, longer lifetime, safer, and more recyclable energy storage solution than lithium-ion batteries. A redox flow battery is a large, rechargeable battery in which the electrolyte is circulated by a pump and charged and discharged by the chemical reaction of ions. The basic system consists of only 4 components: a cell stack, electrolytes, which is a solution of active material, a tank, which contains the electrolytes, and a pump for circulating the electrolyte to the cells. Vanadium solutions are used as the electrolyte. It is worth mentioning that whilst lithium-ion batteries could not be maintained for a longer lifetime, flow batteries could be maintained on an ongoing basis, therefore has a long lifespan. A redox flow battery is a form of battery in which the electrolyte is circulated. When an electric current is applied, a battery reaction occurs as a result of the valence change of vanadium ions at the positive and negative electrodes. This causes the transfer of protons, hydrogen ions, through the membrane separating the two electrodes, which results in the flow of electric current. A cell stack consists of multiple single cells stacked on top of each other. A single cell consists of a diaphragm in the center, which is sandwiched between positive and negative electrodes. A bipolar plate to connect the single cells, and a frame to support the bipolar plate. Redox flow batteries are charged and discharged by chemical changes in the vanadium electrolyte used for both the positive and negative electrodes. Because they use ionic variables, the electrical capacity of the battery does not decrease due to spontaneous discharge, as in lithium-ion batteries. So, what is vanadium? The major vanadium-producing countries are South Africa, China, Russia, and the United States, with these 4 countries accounting for more than 90% of the total. As an inexpensive and strong material, vanadium is used in giant commodities such as structural high-rise buildings, bridges, freight cars, and plates for oil pipelines, to smaller items such as cutting tools, anti-impact tools, and mold tools, and so on. Our idea is to extract the composition of the vanadium electrolyte from industrial waste. This enables us to balance costs and, more importantly, to eliminate disposal losses as well, which is the key spirit of the SDGs. Vanadium electrolyte will be manufactured in Fukushima Prefecture, where Japan's nuclear power plants were hit by a major earthquake and tsunami in 2011. Setting up a huge battery storage system in one location may seem efficient, but it requires a huge power grid to deploy the electricity. Equipping many small, safe flow batteries solves this problem. It also leads to business continuity as well as securing power sources for the community in the event of natural disasters due to climate change. While keeping in mind that disaster prevention is the key for dealing with climate change, it is vital to secure energy and stabilize the supply for nighttime as well. An increasing number of news articles about redox flow batteries are present on the Japanese media. Here shows 2 of them published recently. JETRO, which stands for Japan External Trade Organization, has introduced redox flow batteries in details on their website. And Nikkei newspaper, which is one of the major newspapers in Japan, has covered the potential advantages of the redox flow batteries extensively. Here is an actual redox flow battery that is small and safe. As introduced before, with the rising cost of electricity due to soaring prices for raw material, and energy supply shortages caused by wars. It has never been more important to address the issue of energy shortages. Redox flow battery power plants will be built on surplus land, both in urban and rural areas. In everyday life, electricity is stored for normal use. It also supplies electricity to quick chargers for EVs, which are already becoming widely used in some parts of the world. In the event of a disaster, electricity will be supplied to evacuation centers for the general public and to companies as part of business continuity planning. Since many flow batteries use aqueous or water-based electrolytes, the system tends to be extremely durable, giving the system a long lifetime and also extremely safe. Furthermore, they could be made small and stand alone and are easy to install. Primestar is determined to disseminate redox flow batteries throughout the world to contribute to solving the urgent issue of energy shortage, to play its part to protect everyone's future. Thank you very much for listening. As a product integrator, Primestar is committed to introducing redox flow battery systems to the world through combining Japan's proprietary technology and its accumulated experiences to select manufacturers with cost advantages around the world. Please feel free to contact us if you have any questions or requests. We look forward to hearing from you.
皆さんこんにちは。日本国の参議院議員、自由民主党の中西祐介です。COP や国連の気候変動に対する活動を支援いたしております。私の地元の徳島県では近年の気候変動に由来する大型の台風や南海トラフ大地震による大規模災害の発生に備えて電気の確保を進めています。プライムスター株式会社のレドックスフロー電池はリチウムイオン電池に比べて安全性能や長寿命性能から気候変動に対するエネルギー問題の解決の可能性を示すものであります。また BCP 対策についても電力の確保は重要なテーマであります。今後ともこのような活動を通じてより世界の発展を記念し、脱炭素化社会の推進に一層寄与していただければと思います。ありがとうございました。
Hello, I am Naomi Hirose, former President and CEO of Tokyo Electric Power Company, and currently Vice Chair of World Energy Council. In a few short months, the geopolitical landscape and future of energy have changed dramatically. Both energy producers and energy consuming nations are now rethinking their strategy and giving careful consideration to find the right energy mix that will promote both energy security and economic growth while also moving toward a cleaner environment. The lessons that we are learning from today's energy situation tell us that it is very important to generate electric power locally without depending much on foreign nations. This would give strong advantages to local renewable energy. At the same time, developing the technology for storing renewable energy becomes crucially important. I believe that redox flow battery is one of the most promising technologies because Redox flow battery is safer and has much longer life compared to other storage technologies. Well, I sincerely hope that the COP27 will bring the wisdom of humanity in climate change and produce constructive results. Thank you very much.